Hey, Drew James here, and today I'm going to be playing a very quick riff for you and teaching it to you. There's actually going to be tab on screen for this one as well. Come As You Are by Nirvana. This is just a quick riff lesson. I like to use riff lessons in my teaching to motivate people. If they feel like they're doing a big project where there's lots of chords and things, it's nice to have little riffs just to push you on, keep you moving. There's a whole load of riffs over at the Learn Guitar in London website, so check it out. It's a great free resource for learning acoustic guitar. Let's start learning this one. This string is normally tuned to E, so we're going to loosen our tuning peg until we get that note sounding like D, which is going down. So you can use an electronic tuner to do this, or you can do it by ear. I like to use the Boss tuner on my iPhone. I find it the most accurate. So what you're looking for is keep loosening the string until it says D. Now, what's happened in the past with some students, especially with this tuner as well, is that there's a D but there's a little dot after it. That is not the right note. That's a D sharp. And if you're using your tuner and there's like a little sharp symbol or something funny next to your D that you're tuning to, that is not being tuned to the right note. That's D sharp. You need to keep loosening until it just says D. And it will sound like that. You can also do this by ear by playing this string and the third string down, and they should sound in unison. I'm not going to go into what that means right now, but they should sound the same, basically. The A string, well, we're going to be dropping that also down 2 steps. So we're not going to be at an A sharp. That means you'll have a dot after it. We don't want that, or any symbol written after it, maybe a hash symbol. You want to keep loosening until it just says G. It might even say G sharp. You just want it to say G though. And that'll be somewhere like that. Now for this riff, they're the only 2 strings that we need to drop down, okay? However, if you are going to play the full song, you need to drop down the others by a tone as well. But because this is just a quick riff lesson, that's all we're going to be doing for today. So now we're golden to start making it sound like the song. So it's such a great riff. So I'm going to giving you a few tips. First of all, index finger is always playing the 1st fret and middle finger is always playing the 2nd fret. We're starting with 2 opens on the thickest string. Then 1st fret, then 2nd fret. Now because your string is looser than it would be normally, try not to pull the string or push the string up because it will sound out of tune. Doesn't sound very nice, does it? So keep the pressure through the neck as you're doing this because it will be a little looser than normal. 2 opens, 1st, 2nd. Then while you're holding down that 2nd, bridge over, don't drop your finger. Leave that held down if possible, please. In fact, definitely, really. Then play the open A string underneath. Now you might get this. Okay, so just push your wrist forward, lock this finger joint up. Don't have it kind of like this. There we go. Okay, got that so far. Then 2nd fret again on the thickest, then open on the A string. So you're going to be changing strings there with your plectrum. Then 2nd fret twice on the thickest string. That's why we leave that middle finger held down the whole time, even when we're doing an open on the A string. Then to the 1st fret. Let's do that slowly. Then middle finger on the 2nd fret on the A string. Don't play that yet though. Play the thickest string, 0, then play that string, then 2 thickest strings. That's the whole riff. Let's just do it slowly. So it's not quite the whole riff, sorry. It's then 2nd fret on the A string. spin you around in a circle. Sort of, it's not two open strings. Anyway, that's the gist of it, okay? Then it's round in a circle. Okay, so they're the main notes that you need for this. The only other bit of advice you need is that it is a little bit quick. It's at 120, so we're at this sort of speed. And another little tip is put your little finger on the body of the guitar if your hands are big enough. I can't tell you if they are or not, but for most people, I'd say maybe 3/4 of the people I teach, putting the little finger on the body is achievable. And stay really close to the strings, okay? So don't be out here. You know, stay in contact. If you're doing this, you're more likely to hit the wrong strings. So stay close, even bring this part of your hand just to the back here on the strings. But not too close, don't actually palm mute it. Won't sound half as good. Okay, so there you go, there's your tune. Have fun, plenty more riffs at the Learn Guitar in London Riff and Lick page.